this is the first time for the staff recommendation shelf that we are plucking a movie from the new release wall for the staff recommendation shelf. And the movie I'm choosing is 2022's Everything Everywhere All at Once.
This is a brand new addition to the store.
Oh, it's hot off the it's right out of the box.
Yeah. I haven't even had a chance to take the plastic
the UPS
off
box.
these DVD cases.
Well, when you do, take one home for yourself, but definitely we'll reserve some copies for the shelf here. I'm going to give the back of the box.
This is going to be a big hit at the store, I can tell.
It will. Yeah. I mean, it's already a big hit. This is on people's radar. Because we're choosing a new release, and I recognize that fewer people may have seen this than they have, some of the catalog titles that we typically choose. I'm going to restrict plot points to what's been revealed in the trailer as we discuss this. But there's a lot else to discuss, so we won't be short on conversation here. So the back of the box for Everything Everywhere All at Once reads, an aging Chinese immigrant is swept up in an insane adventure where she alone can save what's important to her by connecting with the lives she could have led in other universes. So, where do I start here? There's a lot going on with Everything Everywhere All at Once. Right in the back of the box, it's mentioned that there's a multiverse component here, but in my opinion, the reason to talk about this movie today is because it really does fit the hand-to-hand combat theme. That being said, go in as blind as possible. Avoid any spoilers if you can. I would say even
unless you consider hand-to-hand combat being a spoiler.
Being a spoiler, yeah.
In which case, we've ruined the movie.
Yeah, but I would say don't even bother watching the trailer if you can avoid it. So this movie was directed by the Daniels, which are two guys named Daniel, Daniel Scheinert and Daniel Kwan. Previously, this duo directed only one other feature together. It's a movie called Swiss Army Man, which came out in 2016. That's a film where Daniel Radcliffe plays a farting corpse.
The Daniel. Like
It was the Daniel trifecta.
I don't know how I feel about that naming convention.
It's weird.
It seems a little pretentious.
It does. But at the same time, they're living up to it.
Yeah. But it also seems like that seems like the nickname that maybe shouldn't be your official working names. Seems like everyone calls us the Daniels, but
you could make a case that their art is so connected to their individual contributions that they don't want someone to be like, well, I want Daniel Scheinert for my next movie rather than Daniel Kwan, and so they're leaving their last names out, and they just want to be attached at the hip for future projects.
I get it. No judgment here. No judgment, but I also don't like it.
Right.
So it just doesn't rub me the right way.
I get you. Michelle Yeoh plays Evelyn, a mother who is in some trouble related to her taxes. Almost out of nowhere, her husband, Waymond, played by Ke Huy Quan, recruits her to save the universe from a great evil. And to do so, Evelyn is able to tap into the skills and emotions of all the different versions of herself from across the multiverse. To keep plot details under wraps before the trailer was released, the official IMDb synopsis for this read, "A woman tries to do her taxes." That is all, which I love. So what transpires is a pretty action-packed movie that's surprising, delightful, exhilarating, emotional, inventive in ways that I think Marvel can't come close to imitating on its best day. And Marvel is kind of venturing into their multiverse phase of the MCU, and there's nothing about what they're doing in their current slate of shows and movies that is anywhere near as creative as what you see in this film.
Yeah.
So Michelle Yeoh, no stranger to hand-to-hand combat, is phenomenal. Ke-Huy Quan, who we know from his role as Short Round in Temple of Doom and Data in The Goonies, is fantastic. He took a 20-year break from acting before.
So great to see him come back.
Oh my God, he's just as good today as he was in everything that we remember him from. But apart from those two, this might be my favorite Jamie Lee Curtis performance of any movie she's ever starred in. She's fucking incredible in this. Why did I choose this? I've truly never seen a movie like it. It's heartwarming. It's ambitious. It's unique. And hand-to-hand combat is pretty show-stopping. So part of that comes from the fact that seeing the actors in this movie doing martial arts is just jarring. Yeah. They're not the types of actors you'd expect to see doing martial arts at their age. Like I said, Michelle Yeoh has been in plenty of martial arts movies. But the way that the fighting is learned and performed, the characters kind of learn their skills in a way that's reminiscent of The Matrix, where you're just kind of there's a program that's uploaded to you.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, there's a similar phenomenon happening here. It really just kind of occurs in an instant. But the fighting itself is performed using some extraordinary props in addition to just how quickly it's absorbed by the characters. There's one scene shown in the trailer that has a character fighting with a fanny pack. There's another scene where a butt plug is fundamental to the fight scene.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. No, I mean, that's
a very Jackie Chan-esque quality where you just find things around the room and you do something cool with it.
100%. And that is
including butt plugs, which I don't think he ever did.
Right. But that quality is on full display here. I'm going to recommend that customers consider watching this movie with their parents. In spite of the fact that there's a butt plug element here.
Normally butt plug equals don't watch it with your parents.
Right.
But not in this situation.
A good friend of mine who recommended this movie to me said that she was leaving the theater and heard a fellow moviegoer who's getting up from his seat say, I got to call my mom after seeing this. And I get it. After
Probably not about the butt plug either. It was probably about something else.
Probably about something. And definitely about something else.